בבקשה.
Hi everyone, I will introduce myself. My name is Remo Salman El-Hozayel. I'm half Bedouin, half Swiss. I'm a Muslim. I'm 38 years old, married with 3 kids. I'm coming from a very big tribe, the Hozayel tribe. My tribe is over 10,000. Why it's so big? Because my grandfather was the Sheikh of Sheikh in state Negev. Something that I will tell you right now will a little bit shock you. He was married to 39 wives. Yeah. 76 kids and 2,000 grandchildren. I'm one of them. Yeah. How we get to that number 39 wives? When you go to other tribe Sheikh and the other tribe Sheikh offering his daughter, he's not allowed to say no. He cannot refuse because he will honor the other tribe respect. Almost everyone served in the IDF force, police force like me, lawyers, doctors. Before I joined the police force, as investigator, I worked as IT in a few companies. And on August 2019, I saw the crime is rising. I know that I'm not going to be Superman, but in my territory, I will do my best. And that's how I joined the police force. The only one that knew about the process to recruit to the police force was only my father. Even my wife didn't know about that because if she knew, she probably would tell me stop. The loan of a high-tech is higher than a loan of a policeman. When in the end I get inside the police force, I told everyone was in shock, but they support me. And I served 2.5 years in the police station Dimona, and then I moved to a new police station, Segev Shalom. It's near to Beersheba. And you know, in the police force, you can get extra money if you go guard a football game or a festival like the Nova or Fixed Road at night. I never did it because as an investigator, I know when I start my shift. I don't know when I finish my shift. Sometimes it's 12 hours, sometimes 14 hours, sometimes more. That's why I wanted to have more quality time with my family. And the 7 October, it was the first time I did the extra job. On the 6th October, a colleague of mine, when I finished my shift in the evening, she told me about the Nova party. She tried to convince me, listen, what do you think about making 1,000 shekel? 1,000 shekel is $275. Automatically I told her no. Then she tried to convince me, listen, a lot of girls dancing, you will have fun. I told her, listen, I'm a married guy, thank you. And then she came with a workaround and telling me, listen, you stand 12 hours, you get 1,000 shekel, and you don't do anything. Don't do anything. 15 hours of fighting and rescuing. In the end, I agree. I go home. I told my wife. She didn't like it, but in the end, she agreed. And on the 7th October, I wake up 4 o'clock a.m. in the morning, prepare myself, put my uniform. When I touched my pistol, I had a strange feeling. Strange feeling that until today, I cannot explain, but it was not a good feeling. Because of that feeling, I decided to take a third magazine with me. Until that day, I only carried 2 magazines, one in the pistol and one in the pocket. I wish I'd take more that day. And then I drive to the Nova area. The road was empty. 6:22, I arrived to the site. You see that little tree over there? I parked my car next to it, on the right side, behind it. And I'm telling everyone good morning. A few minutes before it all starts, we prepared to change with the night shift. It's supposed to be 25 policemen from the night shift, changing with the 25 policemen from the morning shift. Some from the night shift go home earlier, and some from the morning shift didn't manage to come on time when it all started on 6:28. When it all started 6:28, all of that area was full with rockets. Like everyone else, what I did, I take my phone and make a record. It's sad to say, but we're used to that. But we saw that it's not only 10 or 20 rockets, it's thousands of rockets. We knew that something is not right. And then, from here, 36 cops from the night shift and from the morning shift. We go inside and we start to evacuate everyone. That's the Nova party, that's another party that was over here. There were in that area were 2-3 other parties also. We tell the DJ, listen, tell everyone the party is over. and we start to evacuate everyone. 6:40, 6:45, when I was in that area, I start to hear a lot of shooting from the border. In the beginning, we thought the IDF force is giving a fight. We didn't know that the bases, unfortunately, are falling one after another. 6:50, when I was in that area, I received a few videos. Terrorists inside Israel. I didn't believe that because my two little brothers served in that area, and they told me that even a fly cannot pass that defenses. And in that point, 6:56 a.m., I'm doing another record with one of my detectives. I am joking with him. I'm telling him, "Is بنموت לפחות שיהיה לנו תיעוד. If we die, at least we have a record." It was a joke in that time. It was a joke. 7 3 in that area, one of the teenagers with a white short running to our direction and yelling that his brother or friend was shot next to Reem. Reem is over there, Reem is over there. Behind us, 5 kilometers is Gaza. Automatically I'm following the morning shift group, and from here we run to the command center. One of my detectives get inside to inform about the issue, and suddenly between 10 to 15 teenage running from the road over there, 232, the other direction, yelling terrorists, they're shooting at us, they're well badly wounded. Automatically what I did, I take my pistol, reload, charge, behind me 10, 12 policemen and bodyguards from the Nova party, come after me, we pass the teenage, they passed us, we get to the road. At that time, my father called me, and I told him, I cannot speak right now. I put him on speaker and put him like this, exactly like this, in case something will happen to me, at least he will know. And suddenly from nowhere, an RPG was launched from that direction or from that direction, passed over my head. In that moment, I knew that we are in a bad situation. I knew that the missile was in a long range, because after 10-20 minutes the fuel stopped. And when we start to go forward, all of that road was blocked with cars. Yeah. We managed to escape on time from Reem and from Be'eri, came back and informed us about the terrorists that are coming. And they blocked all the other cars from continue forward. When we were in that position, we start to go on foot between the cars, and suddenly I see a red car coming to our direction with big holes. And you don't have problem with description, yeah? No problem? Yeah. A teenage was inside that red car. Almost she didn't have any shoulder left or any hip left. Another teenage with his t-shirt trying to block the blood. And we waited maybe 16 seconds until the paramedic came to our direction to help her. And then we continue forward to the left of the car that came back, and we open all the doors and make like line of shield and wait for what's coming. Still in my mind, maybe one group of terrorists or two groups of terrorists, not 350 heavily armed from the Nukba, the commando of Hamas. They're coming from 3 directions, from Reem, from Be'eri, and from behind us. Behind us is from that area. And in that time, I saw 2 subjects inside the forest, so I was focused on them with my pistol. And suddenly I whistled next to my ear. It was a sniper that missed me in 2 meals, and I'm yelling in Hebrew, Yeri small, shooting from the left. It was 7:59 a.m. in the morning. How I know the number, the correct time? Another teenage, her name is Mazel Tazazo. She recorded our fight with the terrorists. You can go inside my Facebook and you can see everything that I get. I post on the Facebook. And after the whistle of the sniper, and then I'm yelling, Yeri small, shooting from the left. A truck full of terrorists drive to our direction very slow, like they have all the time in the world, but give us a hell of a fire. And you know, there is no much between a pistol to a AK, a mag, a sniper, RPG. We waited until they will come closer, and we managed to fight with them. It was a short fight, it was not a long fight. You know how much bullet you have in one magazine? 15. Police pistol, it's 15 bullets. Yeah. You can go buy in the shop the long magazine, but in the police force we don't use it. Almost we don't use it. When they came closer, we managed to fight with them. Each bullet we shoot must hit the target because we are out of ammunition. We don't have a lot of ammunition. In the third magazine that I take with me in the morning, I give to one of my detectives because he was stressed. He finished all the bullets very fast. And when we said that we cannot hold them much longer, we start to yell to everyone to run to the east. Behind you see the open field. It's a potato field with ditches. And my two detectives escort 30, 40 teenage to that direction. I stand last one and I yelled if there is anyone else in my area. No one answered. Even Mazel Tazazo that record our fight with terrorists, she didn't respond at all. She was in a frozen position. And I start also to run to the open field, maybe 20, 30 meters. I was on a uniform, so I was like, I was a hot target for the terrorists. So I hear all over me the whistles of the bullets. In front of me, I see the bullets hitting between the legs of my two detectives. In some point, I decided I have to jump because if I will not jump, the next bullet will hit me. So I jumped, and I think that also what saved my life because the terrorists thought they killed me, they hit me. I jumped, land between the ditches, turn around, replace the last magazine I had, and suddenly one of the terrorists launched an RPG to the position where we were defending a few seconds ago. That also what distract the other terrorists from continue firing on me. And after maybe 10, 15 seconds, a minivan that passed the terrorist truck hit the cars that a few seconds ago were blow up. And I pointed my pistol on them. They opened the side of the minibus. And I see teenage. Some of them managed to escape back here. Some of them, unfortunately, raised their hand up and surrendered to the terrorists. And I remember clearly a teenage that trying to run to my direction. She were wearing a short blue dress. She get out of the minivan, gets down, gets up, try to get to my area, and boom, get hit behind the head. After 5 minutes, I get courage. I stand up and I start to run in zigzag to that little hill over there. You see in the far away, the forest over there. And the terrorists realized they didn't kill me. They start shooting me again. I managed, I don't know how I did it. You know, with ditches, it's almost impossible to run in that area in zigzag. I managed to get to there, and also the dust road was full with cars because the policemen with the face to Be'eri started to direct everyone to run to the dust road east. For some reason, that's also something that I'm investigating until today. I don't know why they stopped the cars behind that hill because in that time there were no terrorists over there. They can continue with the cars. Maybe the whistles of the shooting make them abandon their cars. That's why maybe you don't have a picture of that here. But also the dust road, you have a full of cars until down. You see that enter? That's the policemen with the face to Be'eri were over here, and they direct everyone to the dust road over here, east. As you can see the pictures, 3 trucks of terrorists. Not everyone survived here. From 36 cops, 20 unfortunately are not with us anymore. Brave one. When I managed to hide myself behind one of the cars, I hear the bullets hitting in the cars. And I see from the other side of the car, teenage. One of them come to me and bring me a bottle of water to drink. In that point, I realized that I'm alone. The only policeman left in that area. And then I hear the policemen with the face of Be'eri yelling they need backup. I hear their fight with the terrorists. I hear the screams. I want to raise my head up a little bit. And one of the teenagers grabbed me in the left leg and begged me not to raise my head up because the terrorists, they didn't point. They shoot like crazy all over. And I wish no one will be in that situation. What to do? What to decide? To go and die with my friends or to save the teenagers that see me as the last hope right now. It was a hard decision, but I decided I have to help them. And I told everyone to come with me. We go down from that little hill east, and the first thing I'm looking for was a car. It doesn't matter which car, a car that's walking. I saw a Nissan Juke, black, small car. The door of the driver was open. It's like that direction. I jump inside, the switch was on, the fuel was full. I told everyone to jump inside that car. It was a small car, yeah, it's not a big car. And between 8 to 10 jumped inside that small car on each other. Who didn't manage to get inside, I told them to continue east or to hide. I promised that I will come back. Then I put in reverse and D and then start to drive between the cars, and suddenly more teenagers getting off of bushes. I remember clearly a teenage saying to me in English, "Please take me with you, I'm still young, I don't want to die here." That broke my heart because I didn't have any room left in the car. But I promised her that I will come back. And then I drive like crazy 5-7 minutes east until I see a greenhouse, and for me that greenhouse was a temporary safe area. And from there 3 hours alone. I go in, I go out, I go in, I go out. Each time I go in, I don't know if I will get out alive. But as a policeman, protect and serve, even if the chances are very low, I will do my best. To tell you that I wasn't scared, I was scared. But it was a mix of scared, angry, school. Frustration. 10 a.m. in the morning, my wife called me. She was crying on the phone. She begged me to come home. She told me something that broke my heart. Your children waiting for you. That was it's like something smashing you from the inside. But I told her, listen, I'm on a mission, but I promise you that I will come back. That was the only call all that day. All the day, that was the only call between me and my wife. In one of the rescues, when I came back, suddenly someone get out of the bushes, pointed me a pistol, almost shot me, and in that I recognize him, a cousin. He was a bodyguard in the Nova party. His name is Remo Salman El-Hozayel. He almost shot me. When I get off the car, he recognized my uniform and then my face, and come to me and start to cry and telling me, Remo, أنا شفت الموت. I saw death. أطلعني من هنا. Get me out of here. I saw him with a pistol. For me, another one with a pistol is a force. So I told him to get inside the car, and he escorted 7-8 teenagers. I told them to continue to the greenhouse. He get inside the car. I get inside the car. He was like in a relief that he is now safe. He didn't know that in a few seconds I'm going to take him back with me inside. And to tell you that he was scared, but he was also brave one. When I started to drive inside, he told me, أنا مش حربي زيك. I'm not a fighter like you. So I told him, قسي قلبك, make your heart strong. And I told him the tribe name to make him stronger. I told him, you are El-Hozayel, to make him stronger. With him, I make 2-3 rescues. When I saw that he cannot continue anymore, I put him on the dust road next to Kfar Maimon, a village Kfar Maimon, and you continue on foot to the city Netivot. You were in Netivot?
No,
Sderot. Netivot is over there. In that time, I didn't know that he was wounded in his right leg from שריון של כדור.
Shrapnel.
Strap. Yeah. And if I knew, probably I will not left him alone. Gladly, he managed to get to the city. In the end of the city, he collapsed. One of the civilians in the city saw him, grab him, take him home, handle him, and call the paramedic. And guess who is the paramedic that came to handle him, help him? Another cousin. His name is Ala. So we joke about that today, that he was he was moved hand to hand in the family. A civilian, his name is Asher Solim. He was in the Nova party. In one of the rescues, when I take him and his friends to the greenhouse, I told everyone to get out of the car because I need to come back. And he told me no. He saw my tag name and told me, Remo, I'm staying with you. We argued maybe 5 minutes because he didn't have anything on him. No weapon, no knife, nothing. But he decided to stay with me. And to tell, after argue of 5 minutes, I give up and I take him with me. And to tell you the truth, he gave me strength to continue forward. And with him also, I make maybe 2-3 rescues. When we saw that one car is not enough, we came back behind that little hill. We get out of the car, escort him, guard him, and he found another car, a Jeep Kaya, a black car, and together with 2 cars, we rescued more teenage. On 11 o'clock, I wanted to see what's growing on the greenhouse. So I drive around, and I see someone pointed me a pistol. I knew it's not a terrorist because terrorists didn't use pistol, they used heavy weapons. Also. Go away.
Bless you.
So when I came closer, I knew it's or a bodyguard from the North Party or a policeman. When I came closer, I saw a policeman. His name is Igor Berg from the police station Beersheba. I get out of the car. I told him to get inside the car because he has a weapon. And to tell you the truth, he's also very brave. He also have kids, also have family. He didn't think twice. He come with me inside the car, and the teenage that I saved from the morning, over 200. I told everyone the greenhouse is not safe anymore. You have to continue east because the terrorists came to our direction on foot. And I get inside the car. Igor get inside the car, and suddenly from nowhere a GMC black Jeep car came from nowhere. In the beginning we thought they're terrorists, so we point our pistol on them. When I recognized the driver, I told to Igor, Khadal, it's ours. Khadal, איך אומרים חדל?
Ceasefire.
Ceasefire, it's ours. And that's, I have to say, it's amazing that even in a chaos time, each one did something. It was a civilian from Patish, מושב פטיש איך אומרים? Village?
Yeah.
From the village Patish, that he take from the greenhouse to his village, the survivors. And that's amazing that even in a chaos, total chaos, each one did something. Around 12:30, we get to the police station of Hakim because we had a teenager, she was badly wounded. She gladly survived. And in the police station, I'm looking for something heavy to fight, M16, something heavy that I can carry and come back and fight. I didn't find any. The policemen in the police station used everything, even evidence, weapons they captured from criminals, they used against terrorists. So I grabbed 5 boxes of 9mm, put on me, charged a little bit the phone because my phone was on 1140 was finished. So in the head code they put me as missing. Missing is meant dead. And I go outside to see where is Igor Berg, to find him, to take him back with me. I didn't find him. He has gone with another special Magav tactical unit. So I get inside the car. I found in the morning alone and drive back. And guys, the road that was empty in the morning, afternoon, when I came back, each time I go further inside that area, I see more and more bodies, inside cars, outside cars, on the side of the road, parts of bodies. And behind Reim, around 2:10 p.m., I see a lieutenant that served with me 2.5 years in the police station Dimona. His name is Ayala Aaron. He tried to replace the left front wheel. It was all shaking. I stopped behind him. I told him, Ayal, move aside, I will do it. So I changed the wheel very fast. I didn't know in what situation he was, and he didn't know in what situation I was. And then he telling me, Remo, come, I want to show you something. All the right side of his police car was with holes from bullets. It's a miracle that even one bullet didn't hit him. And then he told me what happened with his kids. His 2 kids were inside the Nova party. Somehow they managed to escape inside Reim. And they managed to lock themselves in one of the rooms of the houses, one of his kids grabbed the hand of the door so the terrorist will not manage to get inside, and the other kid sent his location to the father. And the father come inside with a special unit and rescue his boys. And he told me that they were taking to Soroka, it's a hospital. So he was a lieutenant and I was not in his ranks, and I give him an order, now go to your kids. And he was in 5 seconds like, well, how I give him order? And he accepted that and told me, okay, we'll go to them. drive to see what's going on with them and came back.
We're just gonna move to a different location because people want to get into this area.